the transmission is unstable. We've been having a lot of weird things going on in my area with phone and stuff from the storms, so sorry about that in advance. But yeah, hello. I am walking. Let me get Chad up here on. There we go. It is really, really hot out today, too. Extremely humid. Like, I don't really want to be walking today. But I'm determined, so I need to exercise more. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to talk about. I don't really have anything in mind. Let's see. Maybe I can think of something that's new that I have not told you guys already. So I think I'm going to try to do sourdough again. I've tried in the past, but I've kind of killed the starter several times. I don't have a green thumb, and apparently that applies to yeast as well as plants. But I found some starters that have already been made, and I was going to order some and try and keep that alive, but I wanted to find like the most ancient one that I could. And so I found some that claimed to be several thousand years old. There was one, and I don't know how legit it is, but you never know. There's several that's like hundreds of years old from Paris and Italy that I found. That's like anywhere between like 400 and 800 years old. But then there's a couple that I found that was in the thousands of years old from ancient Egypt. Apparently there was this archaeologist guy that had found like, I guess, a big bakery kind of area there. And yeah, so that's where they kind of got the spores and stuff from. And I don't know if they actually found like, I don't know. I don't know too much about it, but I kind of wanted to try as ancient of yeast bread that I could. So that's kind of what I'm going with to start off, and we'll see how it works. I also found one called Black Death, which is like a rye bread. It's like a rye sourdough or a pumpernickel maybe or something. And it looks really good, so I'm hoping it will be. And I thought it would be interesting if I got a couple different ones to try and like mix the yeast strains together. I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to like experiment and stuff with it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's a nice breeze. Oh, that feels good. I don't know what else to talk about. I probably should have came up with something beforehand, don't you think? Let's see. Oh, yesterday, and I don't normally do this, but yesterday I watched a movie twice. Like almost back to back. And I'd say it's probably one of my favorite movies, just because every time I watch it, it gets me so like inspired and motivated and everything. It's Meet the Robinsons. Oh, sorry. It's gonna get loud for a second. My bad. Went down a street where they're mowing their lawn, so Okay, the mic looks a little bit better now. So hopefully they're not as... Oh, never mind. Okay, let's head down this way where maybe it's quieter. Sorry. Okay, the mic's calmed down a little bit more now. Awesome. So yeah, anyway, it's Meet the Robinsons. And so the movie came on TV, and I like missed the middle, like, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Because, you know, it's Father's Day, so we were doing stuff. Hey, how's it going? We were just talking about, if you're just joining, we just finished talking about that I'm going to start a sourdough starter, or at least try to continue one, because I found some starters online. Some really old, ancient ones, like hundreds or thousands of years old, supposedly. And then how yesterday, which I don't normally do, but I watched a movie twice in a row, and it was Meet the Robinsons. And I love that movie. It just makes me so motivated and, like, determined and inspired. And so I missed, like, the middle, like, 15 minutes or so, because we were doing Father's Day gifts. And so once it was over, I went and found the DVD, because that one was on TV. I went and found the DVD and rewatched it, because I was like, you know what? I need some more motivation and inspiration. Bring it on. And yeah, I love that movie. It is. It's a good movie. I never really used to think of, like, what my favorite movie... Oh, the puppy's here. Hello. Hi, puppy. Hello. Hi, you're cute. Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back by again. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be back by, I promise. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, you're so cute. Sadie. Oh, that's a pretty name. Yeah. Sorry, I had to pet the puppy. Yeah, I used to never really think of what my favorite movie would be, but I'd say that one would probably take the cake, because I can watch it and not get bored, and that's actually one that I've played the video game of and completed the video game in like 2 hours or something like that. Like, it was not a long game at all. It was for the GameCube, I think, but it was really fun. And yeah, what are your all's favorite movies, or can you not pick? Because before now, I totally could not pick, but I think that one has to be my favorite. Oh, and King Cat, that your thing plus watching this movie and singing along gave me an idea, and I hope you don't mind if I steal it. Yes, there was a game for it. There's actually several games for it for different platforms, and apparently all of them are the same except for the Game Boy Advance one. So, like, all the other ones are like the movie, or like previous, or something like that, and you're playing through. But the Game Boy Advance one, which I kind of want to look for and find now, is like a sequel to the movie. So from what I've read, they go back and have to fix different, like, issues from the time travel or something like that. But it sounds like fun. So I may try and find that game at some point and get it. You don't know what your favorite movie is? Man, see? I was like you yesterday, and then I realized. Yeah, so what I was thinking of stealing was, I loved your VR karaoke thing, but I thought it would be fun to turn it more into a game, and like, each person goes up to sing a song, but it has to be a song from, like, an anime, a cartoon, a movie, like, something that we would have watched. And then the audience has to guess. And if you guess it, you get to go next, or you get points and there's a scoreboard or something. I don't know, I ain't figured that part out yet. But I thought that would be fun, because then we can get, like, you know, all those pop culture references and stuff in, and potentially, like, remind people of awesome shows or movies that they may have forgotten about. But I'd still have to try and get my thing set up, because the stream was not wanting to work for VR. And I don't know why. It was like I tried to have it. Okay, so I've got, yeah, right? Sounds like a cool idea, yeah. So it's kind of like half stealing your idea, but half, like, you know, working on it a little bit, changing it up. But so, like, I tried to connect it with my VR headset, which is MetaQuest 2, 3, something like that. I don't know. Some of it would have to be a cappella. I mean, it could be, sure. But so I tried to connect it, and the way I was doing it, which I gotta try a couple other ways, because apparently there's like a stream way from the headset, but I think that just streams directly. I don't think it goes into another source like OBS or Streamlabs. Oh yeah, if you use the screen it would be a giveaway. Well, we can figure something out. I don't know how that would work. Let me turn around, because they're still mowing over there and that's really loud. Or we could just find, like, because it just searched YouTube videos, right? So there could just be like a plain lyric video, potentially. I don't know. But, as for the VR thing, so, like, there's something on there that's, like, streaming, but I think it's direct from the headset, so I haven't tested it out yet. But there's one where you can cast to your computer. And I can do that, and then in, like, a window it shows what I'm seeing. And if I try to put that as, like, a browser window or a screen capture or anything like that in Streamlabs, it doesn't work. Like, it's just black, or it shows, like, the starting screen. It's weird. The only way I got it worked if I, like, halved my screen so it was still up and not behind anything. But then my screen is also which is chat and everything, so it's kind of annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna try and work on that some and see if I can't get it figured out. Let me know whenever you're gonna have another karaoke session, because I will totally try to join in that one, especially if it's this weekend, because, or potentially next weekend, depending on how the school schedule works. But I think, see, I don't have an assignment this weekend, because this past weekend was the last one for the semester, but we do still technically have a week left of this semester, and I think there's a week break between semesters, so I should have the next 2 weekends free to, like, stream and collab and, you know, play games and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, it was buffering. No. My bad. Yeah, I said in the beginning, which I don't think you were here for yet, that it's kind of like the transmission was slow and lagging, it told me. And I'm not sure why, but since we've had that huge storm, a lot of the phone systems and everything has gone down around here, so I guess that's what you get for living in the middle of nowhere. But as for what I was saying, I said when you have another karaoke session, definitely let me know, because with school, the way it falls, last weekend was my last assignment for this semester. We still have this week, technically, as a week in the semester, but there's no assignment. And then I think there's a week between semesters, so I should have the next 2 weekends free for karaoke, gaming, collab, streaming, things like that. So, yeah. It's really hot and humid out here. Whew. So, how was everybody's Father's Day? What did you guys do? We were going to eat, I forgot, they're still mowing over that direction. Why did I come this way again? We were going to eat, like, shrimp and steak and stuff, but our neighbors, which are also our cousins, decided they wanted to come join us, and we didn't have enough to go around, so we ended up having, sausage and, like, pork tenderloins or something that were grilled, and corn on the cob, and carrots, and cookies, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah. And I tried to turn my corn into elote, but I couldn't because, well, didn't have the right cheese. We had Swiss, we didn't have mozzarella. And I'm just going based on how I've had it in the restaurant before, which was mozzarella. But I love Swiss, so that part didn't bother me. But we didn't have chili powder, or tahine, so I was going to use chili powder. And then we didn't have that, so I had to use, like, a Szechuan powder, which had chili in it, but it also had, like, garlic and other stuff, so it turned out okay. It could have definitely been better. Yeah. Could have definitely been better. But the rest of Father's Day went pretty well. We were actually going to go out on the boat, because my stepdad has a boat, just a little pontoon one. Nothing big or fancy. And, actually, I don't even think he's given it a name yet. Shame. But yeah, we were gonna go out on that and spend the day out on the lake, but he decided not to, I guess, because by the time everybody got up and had breakfast, and, well, when you're in a house of 10, that's a lot of people and it takes a lot of time. So it was already like 10:30, and he didn't want to do the drive because the drive is like an hour and a half away, one way. So when he'd leave for something like that, he'd rather do it early, like 8 o'clock or something. So, yeah. But it was still fun. I probably could have went kayaking yesterday and taken you guys with me, but it would have felt wrong to me to go, like, leave when it's Father's Day, you know, so. Ooh, you had pulled pork sandwiches? Pulled pork is good. Well, sounds like you had a nice family time. That's good. That's good. I learned a couple more features, or I tested a couple more features on here, like, it took it out. Oh, wait, never mind, it's currently applied. Hold on, let me see if it'll let me do it. No, it won't. Well, oh shoot, I didn't mean to turn myself around. I had music on here, like background music, but I don't know where it went. My bad. Oh, it's so hot. I don't know what else to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? Any ideas? Any suggestions? Any drama you just want to vent that's been bugging you? You know, anything. Oh, the puppy's not going to tell me hi. They must be in the house. Oh, no, the puppy's on the... Oh, the puppy sees me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hi, puppy. Hi. Hi, cutie pie. Hello. Hello. Hi, you hot out here. Yeah, I bet you are in all that fur. Yeah, I bet you are. You're cute. Oh. Bye, puppy. Bye, puppy. The puppy's so cute. Looks like it has freckles on its nose. So adorable. Oh, I tried to find the camera thing so I could test it out. The thing I was telling you guys about last live, but I couldn't find it anymore. So I must be looking someplace wrong. I just realized something. And this might be a really weird coincidence. But if y'all remember a couple streams ago, I told you there was this place that was like a house, but it was actually a hairstyling thing. The sign on it says Susie's Family Hairstyling. Well, the dog I was just petting, her name is Susie. I wonder if their owners own it and they named it after her. That would be cute. That'd be very cute. No drama. Oh man, what are we supposed to do? No drama. I know this is really random, but that's just kind of how my brain works here. Do you all remember, or did they do the like drama llama thing back in school? Or do they still do that? Like you make your hand like into a llama, and it's like happy llama, sad llama, mentally disturbed llama, super llama, drama llama, big fat mama llama moose. It would be much better with an actual like visual, I'm sure. Hi, puppy. There's another puppy. There's another puppy. Very cute. It's very cute. They said the puppy will lick me to death. I'd be fine with that. I would totally be fine with that. Yeah. Oh, cutie pie. I'm finally getting to shade. Well, we can go sit by the river for a little bit. Because I've got about maybe 6 or 7 minutes, and then I'll have to start heading back to work, unfortunately, because I got to start late today. So very, very short stream. But I think, as long as the weather's good, I think I'm going to plan to stream every day around my lunch. Which is usually 1 p.m. Eastern. But, oh shoot, I won't be able to do that for long. As long as I pass my class, my lunch will be at 11, and I will be in class, because that's when the next class is. That was the only time they had available. So, yeah. But we are down by the river now. We can listen to some nice tranquil sounds for a little bit. This wind feels so good. I want to jump in. Do you think anybody would notice if I came back to work soaking wet? Because I'm in like khakis right now, so I think it might be a little noticeable, maybe. Oh, it just looks so inviting, though. It's nice and cool and crisp sounding. They probably would. Yeah, they might, unfortunately. I also really want to sit down next to the river, but since I am in like a very almost white khaki, That's probably not a good idea, because my butt would turn green. I definitely need to get some things figured out and try out a kayaking stream, because I think that would be so fun. If I did a kayaking stream and I can only have one camera on, because I was going to try that thing and see if it would let me go into like my camera on my phone, and that way you guys would see what I see through my camera, and I could have it on my front or my rear camera so it could see the river, but then it could also have the front camera on me for the VTuber. But if I can't figure that out and I can only have one camera on, would you guys prefer to just like listen to the sounds and then see me like this chit-chatting, or would you prefer to just have the other camera and like see where we are on the river for kayaking and stuff like that? Because honestly, since I am not one of those VTubers that care about having a like I wasn't like, oh, big face reveal type of thing. I mean, it's a redeem. So I really don't mind. So either one is fine with me. The river would be pretty cool. Okay, we can do that. I would just have to tell my brother to stay behind me. Unless he doesn't care of being on stream, because him and I would probably race back and forth and spin around and whatever in the river. So, and normally we don't go by ourselves. We usually kayak with at least one or two others. Because, I mean, it's always sensible in case something ever happens, you know. But also because it's fun, and you should enjoy fun things with people. It's nice to enjoy it on your own as well, but if we start at home, we would have to, like, kayak upstream, like paddle upstream. And let me tell you, paddling upstream, even on a calm river, is a workout. So normally if we're going to go kayaking, if we can get them to do it, we will get them to haul the kayaks upstream for like, not like an hour drive, but like an hour kayaking time. And there's like a drop-off point, and it's not technically a public drop-off point, but you didn't hear that from me. But yeah, we usually go in there and then we kayak down the river. Sometimes we have to, like, there's this pipe that goes across the river and we have to duck under it. And there's spiders that crawl across it, and one almost hit me in the face one time. Yeah, and we've fallen out of the kayaks a couple times. Yeah, it's been, we've seen a duck get snatched up by a turtle or something, which was not very nice. We've helped a couple animals that were trapped in some fishing line before. There's a couple like sections of rapids, like very mini rapids, which are fun to go through. I love like speeding through them. And then there's like this other tunnel section that's like 4 huge circle tunnels, and you need to go down the correct one, because if you don't, on the other side, it's like a straight vertical drop off of at like 3 feet. So yeah, it's been a while, so I hope I remember the right tunnel. I think it's like the middle left one, or middle right one. It's one of the middle ones. But yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna have to start walking back to work. Well, no, I won't, because I clocked out 4 after, so I got some time. We can still have a few more minutes by the river. Actually, whenever we go kayaking, I don't use a normal kayak. I use an ocean kayak. I think that's what they call it anyway. It's one of the like sit on top ones, but then we also added a seat on top of it, and I like it better. I feel like I can balance myself a lot better. and I can see everything, which I like because I'm short. So, yeah, it's nice. Oh, there's a whole bunch of fishies! I wish you would let me change the camera on here, or I knew how to do the dual camera thing, so I could show you guys all these fishies. They are so cute. There's a whole bunch of them. They must be eating something or trying to hide, because there is an entire school of fish in just like one little spot. It's like the tiny little, like, brown striped ones. I don't know what they're called. Yeah. Maybe I'll kayak this weekend. Maybe that'll be one of the streams if I can finally get it down. I'll tell you what, if I pass my class and we're not doing anything this weekend that I have to be home like to help for, I will totally do a kayaking stream, because I will be like, woo, all excited. But if I don't pass my class, then I may just do a regular stream at home. Yeah, because I might be all kind of depressed and stuff, you know. Although sunshine would be good for that. There's a ducky. Hello, little ducky. We used to have a duck that would come up to our front door and knock for us. Her name was Sam. She was, like, we have a river behind our house, if you haven't already guessed that. And so we have a whole bunch of ducks and geese and stuff that come up in the yard. And years ago, there was this one little duck, and she was like the black, blue, green kind of colored ones, purple, you know. And she was the best duck ever. Her and her boyfriend. I used to call her Sam, because at the time I didn't know if it was a boy or a girl duck. So I said, well, Sam can be used for both. So I called her Sam. And she had a boyfriend duck once we found out, you know, it was a girl. And I named him Charlie, just because he seemed like a Charlie, I don't know. And yes, these are very human names for ducks. That's what we do. Gives them personality, you know. And so Sam and Charlie would come and visit the yard every day. I would quack for them. I'd be like, quack, 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 quack. As soon as they heard that, they would be running up the yard like, hey, what are you doing? What's going on? All excited. Just like a dog, honestly. And, oh, that little ducky's by itself. Oh, no, it's not. What? Okay, maybe it is. That one just flew by. It's just like chilling in the shade. But, yeah, so they would come up, and she was more daring of the two. And she would actually come up to our front porch, hop up on there, and peck on our door. Because, you know, we'd feed the ducks every day. So she was like, oh, it's food time. What's going on? Why is there nothing out here? Come on, humans. And so it got to the point, like, I could actually pet her. And, which was really fun. And she had the prettiest feathers. And my cat Marshmallow, the one that had passed, that I had for like half my life, she loved feathers. So every time I would like harvest the feathers that I found, you know, and I'd bring them to her, and she'd have a ball playing with them. But yeah, so anyway, this duck would like come up and peck for us, and it was really cute. And she ended up having laying eggs. And she made a nest down by the river on like our little island thing we've got down there. And she made the nest like in this fallen tree thing that was down there, because any tree on a riverbed is going to fall in eventually. And she would like leave the eggs. All right, I gotta start walking back to work now. She would leave the eggs, and bye duckies, bye nice sounding river. She'd leave the eggs and she'd go like, you know, eat and whatever else. And she'd come back to them and, lay on the eggs and whatever. Well, one day she was not there. There were feathers around. Her eggs were all cracked. And if you want to stay optimistic, you could say, oh, maybe they hatched and they went downstream somewhere. We think something ate her and the eggs, because since that day we have not seen her, and we've only seen like one that looked anything like her, but it was not her. It was way too big of a duck. Yeah, poor little baby. She was something else, but she was also fearless, and sometimes being fearless can, not very good to always be fearless. But I don't know if it was like a snapping turtle or something that came and got her, because we did have several of those that would be like in that little area where she made her nest. Hey, you made it like at the end of stream, dude. Like, I'm literally walking back to work now. You're late. Maybe I should dock some points from you. But yeah, I think maybe a snapping turtle got her, because like I said, when we were kayaking before, my stepdad saw a duck, like a small duck, literally just get taken under by something, and he's pretty sure it was a snapping turtle then. So I wouldn't put it past it eating her and her eggs. Bro, what an excuse. I even started stream late because I had to stop by Advanced Auto and see if they had something for my mirror. Bro, you slacking. Slack-a-lackin'. I may stream again tomorrow, though. I was saying earlier that now with the weather getting nicer and things in the area have thankfully calmed down, because previously there were some not so nice instances that had happened, and we'll leave it at that. But that was like a year or so ago, and things have finally calmed down. So I think I'm going to start walking again. And I think as long as my lunch is around 1, which it should be for the next 2 weeks or so, I will try to stream on my lunch as I walk and talk to you guys. And hopefully I'll be able to come up with some more things to chat about, because I went into today with no plan whatsoever. And those who have been here know I definitely had no plan of what we were talking about. It just kind of went from here to there to everywhere. Yeah. Oh, green punch buggy, no punch back. Ha. You guys will never get me. I will always win. Yeah, you better be there. You better be there, man. I'm counting on my cosmic force. I need you guys. Oh, this wind feels so good. It's so freaking humid today. Oh, and you missed that we were talking about potentially doing a collab type of thing in VR chat. Which, no, I still have not gotten my my avatar not floating, but I did pick an avatar that floats, so it kind of counteracts it, I guess. But I was talking about, because King Cat did this karaoke stream over the weekend, which was really fun, even though I didn't get a chance to join, unfortunately, because my Streamlabs did not want to stream VR. But it was really fun, and it gave me the idea, that mixed with me binge watching Meet the Robinsons multiple times yesterday, gave me the idea of doing like a karaoke thing, but it's a game. Like, you have to sing a song from like an anime, a cartoon, a movie, something like, you know, pop culture-y, and the other people have to guess like what movie it's from or what show or whatever. And if they get it right, then either they get to go next or they get points or something like that. I haven't fleshed it all out, but yeah, I thought that would be fun. Yeah, I will totally let you know, and you can join us in VR. I'll probably leave it open to viewers and anybody who wants to come join, because I mean, it makes it so much more fun. And like, that's what I do with whenever I play Jackbox. Like, majority of the time, I just let all of you guys join if you want to. Like, I'll leave it up on stream. Now, I did have an incident one time when I was collabing. Sorry, it got really loud for a second. I'm back on the main road heading back to work, so it's going to be loud for the last little bit. But when I was collabing with a couple other VTubers and we were doing a Jackbox game, we left it open because, I mean, I was hosting and I normally leave it open. And I really shouldn't have left it open, because there was one person that came on there and they were like, if you've played, you know some of the Jackbox games are like drawing and stuff. And so they were like drawing swastikas and making like everything basically like to sub to their channel sort of deal. You know, one of those people. And I didn't really let it bother me because that was going to be the last game anyway that we were doing. But apparently after stream, somebody had went on to one of the others that was in the collab and like flagged them or whatever it's called. It's really hot. My brain's not working, so look over me. But like, they flagged them for having like the swastika on there, and they're like, they're the ones that did it. And they're just one of those people that likes to cause drama and likes to get people to talk about them, and you know. So after that, we did a couple more, but we made it exclusive to Discord. So if you're not in Discord yet and you want to play, join Discord, and then whenever we have some of those, you can definitely be in it. I may still do some that's completely open to the public for a while, and if anybody starts doing that crap again, just boot them and block them, you know, all that jazz. So yeah, I don't want to go back to work. It's such a nice day. I don't want to be at work. Do any of you guys want to come trade with me? You all can go to work and I'll go do whatever it is you're going to be doing for the rest of the day. I will give you 100 points if you can like teleport here right now and go to work for me. Okay, I'll make it 1,000 points. Do you know what? Why not? Why not? It's not fair. I'm stuck in an office. Stuck in an office wearing pants. That's not the way I meant it, okay? I mean, because they only let you wear either pants, skirts, or dresses. It's not fair. I am a shorts girly. I need some shorts. Yeah, I bet you do like being at home. Must be nice. Must be very, very nice. I'll even give you the pay for the day. The whole day. Just let me go home. Oh, speaking of that, let me tell you this bull crap here, okay? And I'm sure all those of you that work by the hour know what I'm talking about. So, you go to work, and you get, like, you get your paycheck for your normal hours. Well, let's say you work an extra shift for somebody, extra 2 shifts, whatever. You get an extra, like, pinch of money here. But if you have to call out for any reason, and you miss one day, you get deducted so much more than what you earned for, like, taking up 2 shifts for people. And so we started, that's bullcrap in itself. But we started summer hours, and that means we leave an hour early on Fridays. Let me tell you, this is I'm not complaining about this, but, like, the paycheck was, like, the same as it normally is. Like, if that's the case, just give me my extra hour every single day. I will take it. Trade with you? I'll trade with you. Yes, I will totally travel. I love traveling. Like, I feel like I am on a great adventure. Like, when I go to the airport and I'm traveling somewhere, I feel so free. I will totally do it. Fly to Texas. All right, I could do that. I've even got a place to stay. My cousin lives there. Not trading the pay, bruh. Why not? I need it. They have not given us a raise in like 2 years. Me and some of the other people in the office were talking about it. It's been about 2 years since we've last gotten a raise. It's freaking ridiculous. I just, everything else in life goes up, but apparently not our wages. Lovely, right? But speak of the devil, I'm back at the office now, so I'm going to have to go. But it was fun chatting with everybody, and I will chat with you tomorrow. All right, thanks for coming. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.